So honestly, I can't tell what's worse here, kids or cats. There's a fucking culprit. There's this mess. And of course, I'm taking care of him solo. Because everybody else is a fucking sleep. And I hate them all. Honestly. I've been up since fucking 1 a.m. with him. And been up and down the rest of the night with him. Why? Because nobody wants to pitch in. And I'm cranky. So very cranky. Because look, all of that is food. There's my desk. There's my lamp that's supposed to be standing up, right? And there's the fucking culprit. Hi everybody. It is 1:27 my time. I've been up and down all night, thanks to Charvel. Yo, I'm telling you, post-op cat is a fucking nightmare. Like, dead ass. I went to fall asleep again after I was up with him the first time. I put that on video. It's on YouTube. Excuse my chewing. Then he went and got in the closet. He laid down. I went to go back to sleep. What did he do? Tips over the food cup. All over the fucking floor. Spills water everywhere, so I'm scrambling to clean it up. Because he can't get his suture wet. Because that's bad. And then he goes and lays in the litter box. Which he also cannot do. I've had to pick him up out of the litter box at least 8 times since yesterday evening, since he's been home. And of course, last night, like I said, I was up and down. I literally got so pissed. Because I was going to ask somebody to take a 20-minute shift for me so I could get something to eat and calm down, because I was already getting mad. Of course, everybody's trying to sleep, so at the top of my lungs at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure the neighbors heard me go, I fucking hate you all. You all get to fucking sleep and I don't. Surprised I didn't wake my family up. And so I went to get some help. Give Charlie his medicine, and of course, people were busy. So I fell back asleep finally. For the second time. Or no, third time. About 2 hours later, help arrives so I can give him his medicine. He puts up a fight about it. Pain in my ass. And then everything's fine. I'm chilling in bed. I'm scrolling through Insta talking to my friends because a lot of people are worried about Charby. And the next thing I hear is, BAM! I look over. My nasal spray is on the floor, which I need because it's my last bottle. And I have allergic rhinitis. Really bad in the spring and summer. And we're almost in June. So of course, I'm trying to keep my sinuses from getting infected again for the umpteenth time. So both my bottles are on the floor, under the desk. The lamp's knocked over and it just about busted. This is like the 6th time he's knocked over the lamp since he's been home. So the lamp's on the table, knocked over. My cup with my pins has been knocked on the floor. He keeps trying to hop in the window and he keeps getting hurt by running his fucking face into it. Then he just about knocked over my cup. He tipped over his food bowl twice. He got wet food all over the floor, water all over the floor, litter all over the floor. And of course, my suggestion was put him in the kennel. But of course, we put a litter box in the kennel. And we don't want his tail to get covered in litter. Which, him laying in the litter box already defeats the fucking purpose. I've already had to clean his tail once. One time already. It wasn't too bad. He didn't care. But he's driving me up a wall. I love him to death. But good God, he's like a fucking Tasmanian devil tearing through my room. And of course, I put pee pads down just in case he couldn't make it to the litter box. What did he do? He tears them up. He tore at least 3 of them up. And then, like I said, it didn't take much of his tail. Like maybe 2-3 inches of it at the very bottom. But of course, his jumps are way off now because he has to learn how to rebalance himself. And he keeps like jumping into the wall, on the floor. He fucking Pixar coned himself. If anybody knows the Pixar lamp, he fucking Pixar lamped himself. Instead of jumping off the bed, what does he do? Walks off the bed, lands face first with his cone on the floor, gets up on all fours, and drags his cone across the floor with his face in it. He fucking Pixar lamped himself. I love him, but he's a fucking nightmare right now. So, of course, I finally got someone to take a 20-minute shift for me so I could get some fucking food before I lost my ever-loving man. I can't tell you what's worse. Charlie at the beginning of this or Charlie right now. I think they're equally bad. I know we're almost at the finish line with this. But good God almighty, I'm exhausted. And yesterday was emotionally exhausting because, of course, while I made the final decision to have it done, I was crying my eyes out. But Jesus criminy, post-op Charlie's a whole nightmare. I don't know what's worse, post-op Charlie or beginning of the incident Charlie. At least the beginning part, he was kind of funny. He went, "Bagagagawa," and then took off. And kept saying things. It was funny. Yeah, post-op Char is a whole different story. He's a fucking nightmare. I love him, but he's driving me up a damn wall. He won't sit still either. He'll walk in circles. He'll lay down. He'll go knock something over. He'll run his face into something. He'll lay down and do it again repeatedly. It just drives me crazy. Like, damn, I love him, but Jesus. I feel 15. Pardon me. I've got 9 more days of this shit. Because 10 days from yesterday is the 24th. Or, shit. 10 days from yeah. Where's my brain for you? 10 days from yesterday, the 14th, is the 24th. Today's the 15th. I've got 9 more days of crazy post-op cone Charlie. I would say send help, but I'm sure he'll kill me before then. Because he's got 1 more day of meds, which is tomorrow. Swear to God, he's a fucking nightmare right now. Like, seriously. I'm gonna post the video I took last night right after he basically, destroyed the bedroom. Can't tell you how many times I cleaned the fucking room last night because of him. At least 4 that I remember. I was so groggy the first time. It was absolutely atrocious. So, yeah. I'm exhausted as hell.